as you see here, like I really like setting up jumps here. When you're given a decent amount of space, like not too much space, but roughly this amount of space, jumping is so good to beat this like kind of laser barrage. It's so common for Falcos to do one laser into another approaching laser. So if you do jump over the first laser and take laser fair if you need to, that's one of your best anti-approach options. Where you going, What a Falco. Guys, see my fair setup? You guys saw how I jumped too early? Guys saw how I jump again?
God reviewing right now?
Arcade Fox, thank you so much for 27 months. Appreciate it. Ooh, I want to talk about that one. Really? Really? I'm too good. I'm too good at the Mark Falco matchup. I skill gap all these Falcos. And all of you Marks could do the same thing. The only time I've ever felt like switching characters was like my first year of playing, where I was getting abused by Falco players, and I was like, damn, I don't think Mark could do it. I'm gonna try investing in like a Fox or Falco myself. It's because like he is legitimately very oppressive at lower levels. And it's pretty ironic now, given my general record versus Falco. And I'm gonna dissect what I did right here. Alright, so I like starting off the set, like, you know, drop down, set up a power shield, and then if they... I spaced a little bit too close in. I should have been a little bit more to, like, the yellow line, the yellow triangle. If I was there, that's perfect spacing to beat short hop off there. But it doesn't matter, because, like, crouch cancel reduces, like, the lag, and he could have gone out of shine, but I guess he didn't expect that. So, get my conversion. I should have been able to get this if I set it for a pivot grab, but I decided to pivot nair for some reason. Really should have been a pivot grab. Pivot nair a lot of times is pretty redundant. But I was able to catch this landing with fair anyways, and you didn't expect that. Laid up air. Always want to laid up air. I jumped too early. That's why, you know, jumping is a read when you want to cover side B's timings. I should wait a little bit more versus these as a check against, like, other Falcos, is to wait and see when they expend their double jump, and usually double jab rather than fair. Fair is more reliable, but it does require a read. And as you see here, like I really like setting up jumps here at like this. When you're given a decent amount of space, like not too much space, but roughly this amount of space, jumping is so good to beat these beat this like kind of laser barrage. It's so common for Falcos to do one laser into another approaching laser. So if you do jump over the first laser and take laser fair if you need to, that's one of your best anti-approach options. And also, I kind of noticed that this Falco sometimes likes shooting like a high laser, and when they do a high laser like that, it's kind of meant to beat your power shield, but that also just means that you could set up a dash back grab pretty often. I know this is not the exact scenario, but trust me, like, against high lasers in particular, you could set up dash back grabs pretty reliably. Plus, you could still take laser fair. So I was able to get a clean pivot grab off of it, get a tipper. Tippers are so beautiful, so delicious. And yeah, this is kind of one of the best ways to mitigate side platform situations. Very, very common for for Marts to shield drop here. A lot of Marts, you know, it's good to shield drop reversal when you have definite frame advantage / they're not expecting it. But a lot of time has passed. He definitely is expecting like a shield drop fair or dare. So he's trying to cover it with a nair. If I shield drop aerial right now, I get hit. So with my awareness in this situation, I don't try to challenge. You never want to challenge somebody that has frame advantage. So I make use of a space by wave dashing back and fair. That's how you could play certain positions like that. I hesitate to call it like, it is technically a disadvantage for Marth, but not really, kind of at the same time, since Falco does struggle to deal with side platform stuff against Marth. But yeah, it's like, when they are acting first, don't try to challenge him. Find another way to maneuver around Falco, and that's why I was able to get, instead of like the very meta option of shield drop fair, I just wave dashed off the side platform fair. I was able to get a cheap reversal off of it. Hey guys, if you guys are struggling with your Slippi ranked games, I've got just the thing for you. Head on over to my Patreon, where even the $5 tier has so much resources for improvement. If you're really looking to take your gameplay to the next level, I got some coaching on my Patreon and my Metafy, so check me out in the link below. Anyways, let's get back to the video. So, you know, consider how you fight out a disadvantage like that. And here, I do late up air so that even though he slides off, very often you could, if you do the latest possible up air, then that means, one, it reduces the chances of him doing a slide off, but two, when you do latest possible up air, that means the cooldown of your move. Because like when you do like an early up air, for example, that means you have to go through the rest of the up air animation. Versus if you do the late up air, then you're able to get out your next move faster. And that's why this up air, up tilt worked out. I still think the Falco could have technically escaped by like jumping, but he didn't. And I'm able to tech chase. Set up my scenarios here. I set up my shore hop. This is... Even though Wasabi is great for having only a 2-frame delay, if this was land, I'm pretty sure I hit this. That is definitely the biggest difference between... Falco definitely does get buffed a little in this matchup due to the sound delay. If this was land, I hit this for sure. So... Sometimes it's not your fault. Online does buff Falco. That's just universally an agreed upon take, right? That online busts Falco no matter what, right? Because you just can't as reliably react to side B with frame tight inputs and windows. That happens. It's online I'm playing. That's why, like, in LAN, this would work. Online, don't bother. Almost got a reversal there, but light shielding bail me out. And I'm able to get out of this situation. I should have... I feel like... Okay. So, like, even though this was fine, I actually think up B is better here. Because even if he DIs in, he's in, like... He's so unlikely to recover here. And I just... I guessed the right 50-50, but I actually think the higher value edge guard there is... Or the move there is up B. React to his laser with a dash back power shield. And catch him for tipper. Should have really done a late up air. I react to his high dare on shield with shield grab. That's reactable for sure. I should have forward smash. I should know that you can't up to above 50. And I don't know, I was feeling myself at this point. It's like I have so much of a lead that I don't really care what happens to me. I shouldn't do that, but oh well. I did react to this, but I acted a little late. Like, this was an easy pivot grab, but I did an extra dash back for some reason, so oops. Nonetheless, I was able to bandage the situation pretty well. Like, you know, he lasered me for some reason. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna fair you. If he did an early aerial, I'm pretty sure I would have lost, but he tried to go for a late aerial, so I won the mix-up game there. It's not always good for spaces to do a late aerial. And there's also the other thing is that if your take laser fair just fails, like you still have like a plan B. You can just shield, you know, like what's Falco gonna do? Grab you? But yeah. I should have died here, honestly, but he screwed up. He double jabs my shield. That's a mistake versus Marth, and I waited out to get a tipper. All these Falcos, they don't like getting Mart-splained by me. They don't like it.